someone who's been stalking you might even slip up and let you know, or somehow you're going to find out. Little old birdie must have known you very well. Hello again. All right, let's see who the message is for today, shall we? Here's the message for please. Gemini. Honorable mention, Pisces. Alright, Gemini, let's tap in. Signs today are getting a feather message in addition. This feather landed on my path today. It is an owl feather. Let's tap in for a second, Gemini. Gemini, you may be suffering from headaches, but mostly what I'm feeling is pressure points. You might need to get some acupuncture, or maybe you are an acupuncturist yourself. I'm seeing you applying pressure. You're applying the pressure, Gemini. And there are some parties around you who don't like this. You apply the pressure, honey. Or again, someone's applying pressure here. Or you're under some kind of pressure. If they want to apply the pressure, you can apply it right back. I think you're good at giving as equally as you get, so to speak. One of your messages on the channel, no more tit for tat. No more tit for tat, Gemini. But if you have to apply pressure, you will. This is a love message we're looking in for you today. I'm curious to know what kind of love we're going to see for you, though, interestingly enough. Someone needs a massage. Maybe you do massage therapy. Someone loves your touch, Gemini. Your touch, specifically. You take your time. You take your time. You do things thoroughly. You're aware of how energy moves, and it needs to be flushed out of the body. You're aware of this. Or maybe you're not. I don't know. Also, you could be receiving money. Your palm may be itching. Or you want to extend some sort of offer or opportunity to someone. Are we feeling lucky today? You got a sense of humor on you. Naturally. Duh. I have you aspected in my chart as well, Gemini. You're my rising sign. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think I understand you very well, Gemini. A little old birdie told me. That little old birdie must have told me very well. Someone sharing dirt information about you, Gemini? Are you receiving some information that coming from a source that shouldn't have this information, by the way? Someone's been stalking you. Someone who's been stalking you might even slip up and let you know, or somehow you're going to find out. Little old birdie must have known you very well for this person to have specific information about you. Okay? Mm-hmm. Could even be someone in like a position of government. So you had a little birdie around you, Gemini, that spilled your secrets. Ooh. Good or bad, I don't know. But I'm seeing someone's information get spilled here. Or something wasn't locked up protectively, or someone thinks you spilled their secrets. Interesting. Someone thinks you ratted them out, Gemini. Oh boy. Or this is you. How interesting. Let's get some signs for you, shall we? We're going to try to make this a love message. I keep saying that, though, through all the signs. Hello. Mirror. Yeah, I was feeling that card. Turned right to it. Clean your mirrors, Gemini. Also, mirror magic. There's envy around you, Gemini. Like I said, you're applying the pressure. Or someone's applying pressure right now, okay? Could have to do over your appearance as well. Someone you're dealing with has a shit ton of ego attached to them as well. Hello. Meanwhile, I feel like you're over here you're inventing something new for yourself. A creative aspect. Also, you are a creative force. You are a diamond in the rough, baby. Forged from the ash. Forged from the fire, from the coal. You are a star, Gemini. You are a star. You could also be in the public eye, so watch out. Maybe you're doing something completely new. Or not so much new, but just in a way that no one has ever seen it done before. Well, you are the messenger god, right? You're the messenger, Gemini. You receive the news before anybody else. Not saying you always handle that information correctly, but you at least get that information. So little birdie told me a secret about you, Gemini. Let's find out. Let's find out. That's also your message. I better write that down. Little birdie. See? This little birdie told me something about you, Gemini. Tap, tap, tap. Little birdie told me ... What? Told you some information that they weren't supposed to have. So now maybe we're backtracking. We find that maybe you're going to put some false information out there. Knock from spirit. Okay, so you're putting out false information to see who returns it back to you. Then you have your rat. You'll have your mole. You'll know who the sneaker is. Okay. Nice. Family. Hello. Loyalty. faithful, allegiance, parents, children, siblings, fidelity, commitment, trust, affection, support systems, origins, tribe, dependable, sincere and kindred spirits. Number 4, let me know if you're dealing with a Leo. Also, or you have Leo aspected in your chart. Also, could be someone in your family. Or maybe you can at least trust your family. We'll see. Let's see. Could be someone in your family. Or something about your family. Interesting. What's another sign for Jim? Thank you. Ostrich trap. Someone's got their head in the sand. Someone has got their head in the sand. Let me know if you're dealing with a Libra. Number 2 and number 4. 4 and 2. Add up to 6. That's you, Gemini. I always kind of associate you with the number 6. Why? Because you're the lovers. That's why. Also, avoidance, closed-mindedness, refusing to face reality, evade feeling threatened, evades feeling threatened, fake out, inhibit, fear-based thinking, steering clear, run for cover, just a conspiracy theory. So maybe there's some false information being spread, or again, you're going to supply someone with some false information to see who brings it back to you. Okay. Then you're going to know who that little rat was, Gemini. I'm seeing the movie Gladiator in my mind now. Worry beads. Ooh. Why are we worried? And there's you, Gemini. That's you, number 9. That's technically 9 of Swords. Energy, fear, and anxiety. So this has got you up worried. You may need to wear some amethyst, or again, you're fiddling, or something to do with your hands. I gotta speed your reading up just a little bit, but you're doing self-soothing exercises because you're worried about something. You could also be, again, worried about some information getting into the wrong hands, or worried about, or maybe someone's worried about you receiving information. Okay. Teacher. On the bottom of the deck, you could be a teacher. Someone's worried about you, Gemini. Monk, nun. This card keeps coming out. Who the heck is in spiritual devotion? But it's also someone in the shadow attribute of the monk, nun. So this is negative judgment of the physical world and excess piety. Someone who's pretending to be spiritual or committed solely to their own spiritual practice or to something that they believe in, God, their worship. It becomes their excuse to hide who they really are. But it doesn't even have to be spiritual. It could just be someone with a, I don't know, oh, sorry. Scratch that message, or take it as it applies. I just heard celibacy. Does someone know a truth about your celibacy, Gemini? Someone found out a truth about that? They think you're faking? They don't believe it? Why do you care? Honestly. You are today, Gemini. I have a feeling. Yeah. Sorry to laugh. I laughed in Taurus's reading too. You're the Virgin today, honey. Someone's questioning your celibacy, Gemini, or abstinence. You don't technically have to be a virgin, or you could be new at something. A hedonist. Oh my goodness. Inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life, celebrates the beauty in yourself. Also, something about your celibacy is just making you more attractive, my dear. You could be eating a lot more fruit and vegetables. You could be wearing more red these days. You're really taking great care of your health. You're looking good. Or green, red, look at all this energy. By protecting your sexual energy, Gemini. Or you're sat as a virgin. On the off chance that you are actually a virgin, what are you doing here? I mean, granted, some people choose this on into adulthood. I'm not going to knock you for it. Not at all. And if you are still a virgin, that hopefully over the age of 18 watching this reading, then you know what? Good on you. There's something very sacred you're going to learn about protecting your energy, your sacral energy. Okay? Your person is sat in. Who just had this? Who had this? Who had this? It might have been Virgo or Aquarius. I can't remember which one. Someone wants a thief. This person you're dealing with is sat in the energy of the thief, and they want to come in and steal your little virginity. That's what they want. Literally. That's the gist of it, Gemini. Okay. This person could be a businessman or work in business. It's not quite it. He's a pickpocket. He's got his pockets open, you know. He's a traveling salesman. Also, I just heard Grapes of Wrath. You might need to read that novel, The Grapes of Wrath, which is the story of the traveling salesman during the Depression. So there's a depression, or someone's in worry, depression, right? Yes, behind that. Looks like gambling, or there's a tarot reader, someone who reads cards. At this time, the situation is in a state of flux and anything could happen. Gotcha. So, another yes card. Bedroom. Oh my goodness. I just heard Sade. Is it a crime? Is it a crime? Is it a crime that I still want you? And I want you to want me too. Oh boy. Maybe someone's married or in another connection, but they still want you, Gemini. Or someone has a family already established, but they still think about you every once in a while, or vice versa. You could have this family. You could even be remarried, but thinking about someone from your past. Or just thinking about someone else in general that you want. And I want you to want me too. You know, there's a reason a lot of my readings used to be hour-longs, because I can spend 30 minutes on the opening here. This is the channeled message today. I gotta pull you some quick tarot. I was also, I don't know if that wants to be said in your reading or not. I might have to hold off for the next sign. But I'll just state it briefly now. I was getting the Nephilim. Particularly, I was getting the Ring of the Nephilim, or Wagner's Ring. Wagner's Ring. which was written obviously by Wagner. Classic story where Tolkien originally got inspiration for his writing, the story of the Ring of Power. Wagner's Ring. Specifically, I was seeing the nymphs. I was seeing the nymphs who were hiding the ring. So there was a quest here for power. Yes, a quest for power. But also a ring is a contract. It could even be like a marriage contract. Someone who the Nephilim could never catch a nymph, right? Someone could never catch you, Gemini. Or, and now I'm seeing Cerberus, the dog, could even be Hades. Ooh, someone from the underworld always wanted this power, this possession of you. Oh, they want you, period. But they could never catch you. At least they feel that way, or they can't catch you now. Catch them all, Pokemon. Okay, sorry. This past life lover in the reverse. You have known each other before, have you? Have you? Playfulness? Or you've known them in the past? It flipped out in reverse. I don't get that this person's an ex, but there's some encounter maybe that you've had with them in the past. Two encounters that you've had with them in the past. Let go of control issues. That's technically the devil card of the romance angels. And codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Gemini, you or this person feels addicted to this connection that, frankly, I don't even know that you ever had. Maybe, just maybe underlying religious factors. You have a difference of beliefs, obviously, from this person. We are going to use the Circe for you today, Gemini. Feeling the Circe. Queen of Pentacles. Let me know if you're dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or your money is very stable. You're looking good. Oh, this is who you work for? Oh, she's holding an owl. Look at that. There's an owl on that pentacle. So this person, you're very wise with your money, Gemini. Or it's telling you to be very, 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 very wise with your money. You could also be a mother. Okay. You got a thief around you, so we got to clarify. Okay. Let's get it done kind of quick because I don't have a ton of time. You're a virgin. Sounds so weird to say. And not knocking anyone who actually is. So you should never feel knocked about this. 9 of Cups in reverse. Another 9 here in reverse. Someone overindulges or indulges to you. It's like they got their head in the sand where you are concerned, but they can be overindulgent in your energy, or they want to be. Why do they want you, though? Why? Is it selfishness? Why? Why do they really want you, Gemini? Why do you really want them? Let go of your control issues. This past life love. Some of you never met. Someone here is a wife, and we just saw the Queen of Pentacles. So someone here is married. Huh? You were this person. Or they want to be your wife, I just heard. 333 on the clock. 333. Could be a holy trinity, religious factors, but also someone could already be married. Also, this could be a third party. We do have 3 cards here. Interesting. Okay. I gotta speed your reading along. So sorry. I'm so sorry, Gemini. We get to this part, and I always have to say that. Virgin, who are you, honey? Honey. Little Page of Cups. Who is that? I forget. Three of Cups. Whoever it is, you're having a get-together, party, menage a trois, affair. And the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, no, wait. Page of Pentacles. Okay. This person could have a child. You could have a child. We got 2 pages here. Or it's introductions. You're going to be meeting them soon. Is this new, Spirit? 3 of Swords in the reverse. Look at all the 3s here. It doesn't feel bad. Be mindful of your children, though. You could also have 2 children. And be careful of the group settings that you're around, Gemini. I don't like it. Okay? I don't like it. Alright? But, especially with this person. Let me know if you're dealing with a Scorpio. Okay? Okay, let's get some, Tower, Scorpio. Alright. Sudden shock. Someone could also be delivering or holding on to news and they're sharing it between each other here. How interesting. Sharing news, holding it between each other. This is very immature energy. Or someone, again, has access to something I'm not so sure they should have. I'm not so sure they should have. Someone is battling addictions or codependency. I just also saw... It's in the family. It runs in the family. Maybe it's also this thing where you believe in giving your kids certain kinds of experiences within reason or within a limited, controlled, secure, supervised setting, right? So maybe your kid is obviously under the age of 18 or 17, depending on where you live in the world. And mommy and daddy, or mommy and daddy, or whoever, likes to imbibe every once in a while, do a little drinking, that kind of thing. We did see the 9 of Cups, all right? And we like to get together, have our social time, and maybe you offer your kid a taste, a sip of the wine, that sort of thing. That's typical, Even my mom used to do that for me when I was little. We even go out to a restaurant. She would let me taste her beverage if she ordered a cocktail. And I never got addicted to alcohol because I was never limited in the way that it was presented to me. It was always presented to me responsibly, and I was prepared to always respect and handle it responsibly, and that was just kind of the known thing. Tower. Hopefully no one caught their kid drinking. Getting information. Okay. Something shocking is coming in, or someone's going to be really surprised to see you, Gemini, after a long time. 8 of Wands. Communication, hot, coming in fast. Trojan horse. 8 of Wands. 2 of Swords. Blocking. I don't want to see it, or I don't see it coming at all. Or I'm blocking. Someone's text messages are coming through, and they can't reach you. This also kind of feels like a verbal attack on you. Maybe you got mad, you caught your kid or someone doing something they weren't supposed to do, hanging with a group of people they weren't supposed to be hanging with. And they're getting caught up in a situation they really should not be getting caught up in. 4 of Cups. Yeah. Apathy. Offers being made, and someone... I'm not going to get that message. Okay, I got to handle it responsibly. Be very mindful of your kids right now, especially as kids are going back to school, going back to college. There's something here about being offered things we should not be being offered, being tempted, codependency. Someone says, you're too uptight, Gemini, you're too controlling, Gemini. You're just a responsible parent, okay? King of Pentacles, yeah, you're just a responsible parent, okay? The King of Pentacles, this is, I want to say, Agamemnon? No. Or Menelaus? 5 of Wands? Don't. Okay, so you're fighting now. Fighting with your person. Let's read the King of Pentacles real fast. The World card. Hello. Pentacle, 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 Pentacle. The King of Minos is the King of Crete, divine son of Zeus and Europa, princess of Tyre, or Tyre, and Queen of Crete, rules over the seas. With his fleets dedicated to inter-island trade, he repeatedly defeats the pirates, plundering his wealth. A courageous king devoted to many activities, he sits on the ancient throne of the city of Knossos, gazing out over the great Aegean Sea. Devoted to building edifices, he is the promoter of the construction of the great labyrinth, the traitor. And the labyrinth holds the Minotaur, which is also the devil in this deck, which also you could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So maybe you did business with this person, this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and now you're fighting with this person, obviously. 7 of Pentacles. And there's the dog that I was feeling here. There's Anubis. Could be a guard dog. Guarding over something. Someone's guarding something that you were a part of, waiting for it to grow. I'm seeing disappointment here, 5 of Cups. And with that 7 of Pentacles in reverse is saying that there was an investment made here that wasn't properly guarded. Someone thinks you spilled their secrets, Gemini. Someone thinks you maybe had access to information that belonged to them and information got leaked. Something got leaked, Gemini, about a situation. I'm going to close your reading down, honey. I'm sorry. All right. I'll get better. We'll be able to do longer readings in the future, but until the channel grows, this is kind of where we are, you know. Got to cut it short. But I appreciate you, Gemini, very much. Advice, please, for Gemini. Protect yourself. Defend yourself. Also, stand your ground. Tell this person what for, where to go, frankly. Okay. You did your job. You did it well. Okay. It's not your fault that they did not have protective measures in place to safeguard whatever the fuck they should have been safeguarding. You did your job. Okay. Maybe you're done defending the wrong people. 7 and 5. Maybe you're done fighting for the wrong cause, Gemini. Someone says you need spiritual protection right this time because the person that you're fighting against, who could be in the public eye, so obsessed over your image. Also, with 7 of Wands, 5 of Wands, with the Queen of Wands here, that is training to me, honey. You're training, working out, looking damn good. That's also going to do really well for you. Could this be an issue of you looking better than someone thought you were supposed to? Someone's finding out something. The Empress, honey, in the crown, honey, you looking good as fuck. Good for you, babe. Oh my God. Look at all this green heart chakra energy. You've been putting in work on yourself. You're lifting weights, running, yoga, Pilates, gym, all the things. You're doing it, honey. I see it. And it's paying off. Ooh, total transformation with death here. King of Swords, Gemini, and the Sun, and the 6 of Cups. Someone sees it. Someone sees your transformation, boo. That's a lot of energy. Someone also got exposed when they saw you for the first time. They saw you. Queen of Wands, death, total transformation. Now that could also be a Queen of Wands sending you some nasty little magic, but I don't know. I think you thought 10 steps ahead of that, frankly, with the King of Swords. But someone could have been pretty nasty about it, thinking you wouldn't see them for who they really are, but there's the sun. You see everything, Gemini. You saw everything they did when no one was watching, or no one thought you were watching. And it's someone from your past, obviously. This could be a new Six of Cups. It could be, but I don't think so. This is someone you know, this Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. I gotta go. Gemini, I hope you found a message here. I hope there was one here for you. Be good out there. Take care. Oh, it was about you getting married, by the way. Someone didn't want to give to you the same when they found out you were getting married. Okay, bye.